Motivation's a guest, it leaves when it's bored. Discipline's the blade, I keep sharp and stored. Every rep a vow, every set a sword. Discipline over fear. I show up when nobody's here. Burn the down, make it disappear. Discipline over fear. Every year, every day. They want comfort, I want callous on the palm. Storm in my chest, but the eyes stay calm. Pressure makes a diamond, pain writes the psalm. I don't pray for easy, I become the bomb. Motivation's a guest, it leaves when it's bored. Discipline's the blade, I keep sharp and stored. Every rep a vow, every set a sword. Discipline over fear. I show up when nobody's here. Burn the down, make it disappear. Discipline over fear. Every year, every day. Show up like a no mercy. Begin. Show up like and let the war begin. Fear is loud, but fear is small. Discipline answers every call. When the body breaks, I stand up tall. Discipline over fear. I show up when nobody's here. Burn the down, make it disappear. Discipline over fear. I'm still here. Feelings fade. The work remains. Cold I am, cold I am, cold I am, cold I am, cold I am. lucky from the start. Stack the days like heavy bricks and learn to love the hard part. Every morning a decision, every set a tiny war. Nobody handed me the fire when it lit it raw. Inch by inch, rep by rep, climb the mountain, watch the step. Nothing given, all of it kept. Parallel to not born. Out of pressure, out of storm. Every scar a uniform. I was built, I was not born. Town sleeps in discipline, shows up in the cold. Watch the patient become dangerous, watch the quiet turn to gold. You can copy all my methods, but you can't copy the hours. Standing in an empty gym while the whole world cowers. Inch by inch, rep by rep, climb the mountain, watch the step. Nothing given, all of it kept. Now will build, not born. Out of pressure, out of storm. Every scar a uniform. I was built, I was not born. Look at me now, look how far. Made a weapon out of who you are. From the bottom, raise the bar. Built, not born. Out of pressure, out of storm. Every scar a uniform. I was built, I was not born. Look at me. Fear whisper, fear lies make it choke. Row. Fear told me I would fail before I tried. Fear built a little coffin where my courage died. So I dug it up, I dragged it to the light. Put my hands around the throat of the light and it talks loud, it talks fast. It promises the pain will last. But fear is a coward in the past. Fear is a liar. Throw it in the fire. Drag it through the wire. Fear is a liar. I climb higher. Every doubt a little demon I devour. Sweat the poison out within the hour. You feed the fear and grows in each name. I starve mine out and step into the flame. It talks loud, it talks fast. It promises the pain will last. But fear is a coward in the past. Fear is a liar. Throw it in the fire. Drag it through the wire. Fear is a liar. I climb higher. Liar. everything you got. Go, go, go. Body begging me to stop. The lungs are screaming red. Voices try to save it, but I kill that voice instead. This is where the average fold and walk out of the room. This is where I plant a flag and bloom inside the glow. One more, give it all. This is where the legends call stand up tall, never fall. Last set standing, no soft landing. Heart pounds, hands demanding. Last set standing, still commanding. Failure's not the falling, failure staying on the ground. I rise up from the ashes every time they count me down. Sweat is honest currency, I'm spending every drop. Grind is at the finish and I'm never gonna stop. One more, give it all. This is where the legends call stand up tall, never fall. Last set standing, no soft landing. Heart pounds, hands demanding. Last set standing, still commanding. Last set standing. Last set standing. No soft landing. Heart pounds, heads demanding. Last set standing, still commanding. Last set standing. No camera, no crowd, just me in the way. I'm the world asleep, I'm wide awake and cold. Nobody to clap for me, nobody to be told. Character's the thing you build when nobody's around. I'm carving out a monster in the solace underground. No applause, no audience, just a working consequence. Silence is my evidence. I grind in the silence, turn the quiet to violence. Build a throne from my defiance. Grind in the silence, no alliance. Let them post their highlight reels, I keep the work offline. Real ones know the lonely hours, sharpen every line. While they chase the validation, I'm chasing the weight. Silence is the temple where I meditate on hate. No applause, no audience, just a working consequence. Silence is my evidence. I grind in the silence, turn the quiet to violence. Build a throne from my defiance. Grind in the silence, no alliance. Quiet, deadly, patient, cold. Quiet, deadly, take the cold. The silence remembers everything. Pressure doesn't break me. Pressure makes me. Pressure makes me. Put the weight up on my shoulders, watch me turn it into steel. Heavy burden is a blessing, teaching me how strong I feel. They pounded on to crush me, but the crushing made me hard. Now I wear the heavy like a metal and a guard. Heated hammer, blow by blow. Watch the alive. Cold becomes a diamond, only crushed beneath the deep. I'm the thing that pressure made while the tough that fell asleep. Heated hammer, blow by blow. Watch the weaker version go. Precious where the strong ones grow. Forged in pressure. Pain becomes the measure. Carve a king from the pressure. Forged in pressure. No surrender. Bring the weight, bring the fight, bring the longest, darkest night. I was forced to hold the line. Forged in pressure. Pain becomes the measure. Carve a king from the pressure. Forged in pressure. No surrender. Pressure made me think the pressure. Pressure made me think the pressure. You wanna rise and bleed? Pain is just a toll I pay to walk through the gate. Every drop of blood I leave is a debt to my fate. Comfort is the enemy that smiles while you run. I choose to suffer it on purpose, give it everything I got. Tear it down to build it new. Break the body, push it through. Every wound is overdue. Bleed to rise. Earn the fire in my eyes. No reward without the price. Bleed to rise. Sacrifice. They want the trophy, but they flee from the grind. Run from the discomfort, leave the greatness behind. I run toward the fire that they're running away. Carry the pain like a torch and I light up the day. Tear it down to build it new. Break the body, push it through. Every wound is overdue. Bleed to rise. Earn the fire in my eyes. No reward without the price. Bleed to rise. Sacrifice. Bleed. Bleed rise. Bleed rise. Earn the man behind the eyes. Bleed. No blood, no rise. Remember that. They try to bend me. They found So the hits that stood right back, never learned to fold. Every winner made me sharper, every no made me bold. You can push against the mountain, watch it never move an inch. That's the man that I became, I don't break, I don't flinch. Backbone made of iron ore. Every loss became a door. Stronger than I was before. one saves. This is how the strong behave. Dig yourself out of the grave. No excuses left. Pour out everything you've kept. Earn the breath inside your chest. No excuses left. Give your best. No excuses. Just go. Discipline over everything. Now finish. Now finish. Past the point where it's pleasant. That's where the growth lives. In the red is where the average man stops and never gives. But I push into the danger where the comfortable won't tread. Heart rate screaming maximum. I learned to live in red. Past the burn, past the doubt, past the voice that screams get out. This is what it's all about. Train in the red, where the lazy fear to tread. Earn the fire, earn the dread. Train in the red, full ahead. Every champion was forged inside the place that others fled. The line between the great and good is who can hold the red. So I plant myself in fire and I refuse to step aside. Discipline's the only god to which I'm bona fide. Past the burn, past the doubt, past the voice that screams get out. This is what it's all about. Train in the red, where the lazy fear to tread. Earn the fire, earn the dread. Train in the red, full ahead. Discipline over fear. Discipline for the down. Discipline when there's no one to shout. This is what it's about. Train in the red, where the lazy fear to tread. Earn the fire, earn the dread. Train in the red, full ahead. Motivation fades. Discipline remains. Iron wrath.
The hardest fight is the one upstairs.
Go! Loudest enemy I've got is living in my skull. Telling me to quit it, telling me to take his fall. But I drag him to the iron and I make him watch me win. Every rubber bullet to the coward deep within. Quiet the voice, silence the lie. Look the weakness in the eye. Bury the doubt where it can't cry. War in my head. Kill the doubt till it's dead. March on the path that I tread. War in my head, full ahead. Never let Mine's a battlefield and I'm the only soldier here. No cavalry is coming, so I weaponize the fear. When the war between the ears and the body has no choice, drown the screaming hesitation in my own war voice. Quiet the voice, silence the lie. Look the weakness in the eye. Bury the doubt where
chest.
Every breath I drag and burning is a breath that I have earned. Lungs are screaming for the mercy, but the mercy isn't learned. Walk into the pain on purpose, let it carve me into more. This is sweat as a religion and the iron is the door. Take the burn, earn the gold inside the lost. Earn it back at any cost. Earn the air, earn the strength, earn the skill, earn the man standing there. Earn the air if you dare. Comfort is a loan that you pay back with decline. Pay me now and suffering in the future will be mine. Nothing handed, nothing gifted. Everything I take, every gasp inside the struggle is a man I get to make. Take the burn, take the cost, find the gold inside the law. Earn it back at any cost. Earn the air, earn the strength, earn the skill, earn the man standing there. Earn the air if you dare. No free breath, no free day. Earn it all or fade away. This is the price the strong ones pay. Yeah, the air. Yeah, the air. Earn the strength, earn the scare, earn the man standing there. Earn the air if you dare. Breathe in. You earned it. They want the crown. Nobody wants to wait. Everybody wants the throne until they feel the load. Everybody wants the glory, no one wants the lonely road. I picked up the heavy crown and it's been crushing on my skull. But the man who holds the weight is the man who's never dull. Heavy is the head, heavy is the head, heavy is the price to command. Carry it or never stand. Heavy crown, wear it, never put it down. I know, weight that holds the crown. Heavy crown, wear the frown. Anyone can dream the kingdom if you can pay the toll. Greatness is a heavy mantle that will test your soul. I'm not built for comfort, I was built to hold the throne. Bear the crown that breaks the others, bear it on my own. Heavy is the head, heavy is the head, heavy is the price to command. Carry it or never stand. Heavy crown, wear it, never put it down. I know, weight that holds the crown. Heavy crown, wear the frown. Carry it, hold it right now. Carry it, hold it. Take the vow. The crown is heavy, so am I. The whole war is decided in the last inch. Everybody quits an inch before the gold is in their hands. Stop right at the edge of greatness, never live to understand. I learned to love the final inch, the part that makes you bleed. Where the strongest separated from the men who only need one more inch, one more try, one more reach into the sky, one more reason not to die. into the sky. One more reason not to die. One more edge, past the burn, past the flinch. Every rep, every cinch. One more edge, never back. When it's hardest, give a little more. That's the inch they're famous for. Push it through the final door. One more inch. One more inch. Bye. One more inch, never been. Built from concrete, built from bone, love. Cold floor, empty room, just the gravity of me. Body made of concrete that the world refuses to see. Running on the hardest days when nobody's around. Turn my flesh to rebar, pour the foundation in the ground. No soft, no give, no break. Every fiber that I make, forged from everything they take. Concrete and bone. Standing on my own. Heart of iron, throne of stone. Concrete and bone, never throw. You can throw the world against me, watch it crack and fall apart. I'm a wall that cannot climb and I got reaper for a heart. Pour me into suffering and let me set so hard. Every brutal rep I bring to build the inner God. No give, no break. Every fiber that I make, forged from everything they take. Concrete and bone. Standing on my own. Heart of iron, throne of stone. Concrete and bone, never throw. Concrete. Bone unbreak now. Concrete. Bone take the vow. Concrete sets bone holds, I remain. Started with nothing, that's the whole advantage. Bottom of the barrel, nothing but the will to climb. No connections, no excuses, just my hands and just my time. Every man who made it big once stood exactly here, staring at the mountain with a heart half full of fear. From the floor, from the dust, building back from broken trust. Watch me grow from the bottom, from below. Zero's where the legends go. Right from zero. Be your own hero. Climb from nothing, climb from zero. Rise from zero, full throttle.
0 today, everything tomorrow.
Start the engine! Fade and rage roar! Turn to anger into pistons, turn the pain into the fuel. Built a furnace in my chest and I'm the master in the tool. Every insult that they threw is gasoline inside the tank. Now I'm running on the doubt of every person that I thank. Fire the engine, feed the flame, channel everything they blame, burn it all into the game. Ravageing, running hot and running main, cleanest fuel I've ever seen. Ravage and burn and clean. Rage without a purpose is a fire that burns you down. Rage inside an engine is a king that earns a crown. I don't waste the anger, I refine it into power. Every doubt becomes another rep within the hour.